Good afternoon. It's Sunday, October 1st. Where did September go? Oh my gosh, it's fall in Michigan. These leaves obviously haven't really started to change too much. You'll find an occasional pop of color. I guess nothing too much around me. I'm on a walk and I'm listening to one of my absolute favorite people, Betty Dodson, on an old Smart Couple podcast. And it makes me excited because I just ran, I was a co-facilitator with my friend Sarah Glass in San Diego. We did our own kind of mini version of a body sex workshop. And Betty and Carlin Ross put out like a manual to body sex I guess it was early in the spring is my guess. I bought it right away. And Sarah and I wanted to do kind of a day version of it. We find it such a needed experience for our communities. And we wanted to be able to, we want to figure out a way to offer it in a way that is accessible to a lot of people. And so we had our first run through the Saturday before yesterday. And we had a small group of women. I should say, I don't know if it has to be women. Let's just say vulva owners, because I think it really should be inclusive. And it went really well. And so listening to Betty talk about, what the circle is like gets me excited and reminds me of how magical that space is. So I'm walking, and of course the host brings up the topic of female ejaculation. And I see Betty's moved a little. I mean, I don't know. I think when I met Betty in 2014, it felt like she was very anti-female ejaculation, and also known as squirting. And this interview, I'm not sure when it was recorded, but it's obviously been since then. She seems a little more accepting of it, but it still feels like it comes with a bit of I don't think she's shaming of it, but I feel like she downplays it, and that I don't want it to ever be somebody's goal. I don't want them to feel bad if they can't get to that or experience that, but I don't think we should make people feel like it's lesser than. It certainly doesn't necessarily come with orgasm. But it's natural, and I've dealt with people that have shamed their partners for experiencing female ejaculation, and it breaks my heart because it's one of those things that unfortunately porn is teaching people is this next frontier, and it doesn't need to be the next frontier, but if it's something that you experience, let's just let it happen and not shame your partner about it. Porn has done a really good job of making it, I don't know, it's given it a good rap, a bad rap. It's done probably not a great service to it, but I don't know. Janet says it's her feminist view against the male gaze. That's my understanding. Okay, well, I get it. I guess I just am, I don't know. I just wish it wasn't talked down upon, I guess, in a way. That's how it feels to me. But needless to say, I love Betty to death. So everybody is welcome to their views. I would rather take a more inclusive stance on it. Anyways, it inspired me to want to talk about it. I'm not it doesn't talking about it doesn't freak me out, and I wanted to start a discussion, not necessarily directly about female ejaculation, but about female empowerment and sexual empowerment, and there's so many people out there doing really wonderful work, and I think Betty's overall stance is that women need to own their orgasm, and I am in absolutely 100% agreement. That is our responsibility, and we need to take the time to understand our bodies. And I can only speak for myself, but changed my sex life. You know, the more time I spent with myself, the better sex was for me. And that's something that wasn't ever really encouraged when I was married. And I just think of maybe that part of our life could have been a lot different. So empower your partner. I mean, they need to empower themselves, but encourage your partner to go, go to a workshop, learn more about their bodies, ask their friends. Like, women are really lucky. We have this wonderful circle, and I'm in a circle where we talk about it all the time. I've met people recently that don't have that circle, and I forget that I live in a bubble of sex positivity. There's sex positive people out there. Tomorrow night, Sex Geekdom Kalamazoo. I haven't really promoted it. I'm a bad emissary. Sex Geekdom Kalamazoo meets tomorrow night. We don't have a topic yet. If we want to make this our topic, I'm happy to talk about it. But I don't have my vulva puppet with me. It's in San Diego, so it'll be less than hands-on. But we can certainly talk about it. If you have questions about Sex Geekdom, we meet at 6:30. Discussion starts at 7. We are at the Holiday Inn on 11th Street in Stadium Drive. And anybody's welcome as long as you're 18 and you understand it's not a hookup space. So we are super inclusive and we don't shame people. We believe our belief of sex positivity is that sex is not for everybody, and so there's no shame. We super inclusive to the LGBTQIA plus community. Everybody, please come and talk about whatever's. If you need advice on something, if you want to do it anonymously, you can send me a message. I will totally bring up any topic. Nothing is really off limits. I'm comfortable talking about whatever you're comfortable talking about or uncomfortable talking about. I'll talk about it. So let's talk about female ejaculation tomorrow night, if nothing else. I will see you guys soon. I hope to see you Monday night. 6:30, discussion starts at 7, Holiday Inn restaurant. We're in the back corner. I'll see you there.